Welcome back, Yogis. Today we have a 20-minute yoga flow for the heart chakra. We'll move any negative energy out of that area, creating space for more compassion and love in your lives. So grab your mat and let's get started. Hello, wonderful friends. Let's get started in easy pose, sitting up tall through the spine. Giving yourself a little bit of time to get your wiggles out as you allow yourself to arrive into the space. Shoulders are dropping away from the ears. And on your next exhale, drop the chin towards the chest, stretching the back of the neck very gently. And then take the chin up to the sky, opening the throat. Drop the chin back towards the chest, letting the head be super heavy here. As you inhale, take the gaze up to the sky one more time. Exhale to drop the head to the front, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, opening the front of the throat, taking the chin to the sky. Returning the head to center. Just noticing how you feel. Doing some deep breathing here, in through the nose and out of the nose. Doing your best to elongate the inhales and exhales. Dropping one ear to the same shoulder, just opening up one side of the neck here. You can even take your fingers and massage that side of the neck that you're stretching, working out any kinks or stagnant energy. Just showing your muscles a bit of extra love and kindness today. And then offering yourself a bit of assistance, taking the hand to the top of the head and returning the head to center. Now dropping the ear to the other shoulder. So just reversing this motion here. Just opening the side of the neck, giving yourself the time to breathe and slow down. Taking the fingers to the muscles of the neck, giving yourself a little massage if you're comfortable with that. So not really shooting for any specific shape here. Just kind of taking inventory of the body. And then with some assistance, pull that head back to center gently and come to stillness. Let's inhale and puff the chest out, opening the collarbone. Exhale to release and relax the chest. Inhale, drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale to release. And then kind of just toss yourself from side to side. Think about your upper body being nice and noodly. So it's like you're flapping from side to side in the wind here. Just finding some intuitive movement and inviting lubrication into the spine and neck. Perfect. Inhale the arms up overhead and exhale to fold forward from the hips. This should feel really wonderful on the lower back and outer hip area. It's also a great option to stack some blocks up and rest your forehead on the blocks. Gently walking yourself back up, we're going to switch the feet. So just taking the opposite foot in front, still sitting in easy pose. Inhale, stretching the arms overhead before folding at the hip, reaching the hands forward. You might be able to go all the way flat to the floor, or you might just be sitting up straight today. Honor where your body is at today. Don't push anything. Good job. Sitting up tall, returning to neutral spine. Let's just take some shoulder rolls here. You might hear some clicks and pops. That's totally normal, especially if it's first thing in the morning. Let's transition into our tabletop position. So hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. Let's drop the belly for our cow pose and round the spine for our cat. Inhale to look forward for cow, and exhale, tailbone is heavy to the mat, and the spine rounds. Taking this on your own breath rhythm, finding what feels good. It's wonderful to even pause in one pose or the other if it feels really good. There's no need to rush. When you're ready, let's tuck the toes, and we're going to hover the knees just a couple inches above the ground, activating those abs a little bit. So nice, strong foundation. Making sure not to hold any tension in the neck or shoulders the best you can. It's always appropriate to set the knees down and reset. Let's start to build a little heat in the belly. This is a wonderful, gentle way to get into those abs. On your next exhale, let's lift those hips, pressing the chest towards the mat to find our downward facing dog. Walking those feet out, bending one knee and then the other. stretching the backs of the legs and the arches of the feet. Inhale to find tippy toes. Exhale to sink those heels to the ground. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale to come to tippy toes. Exhale to feel yourself melting into Mother Earth. Heart opens even further. Lowering the knees and sitting back onto the heels for hero. We're going to circle the arms back up and around. Great job. Back up and around for 2. Circling for 3. And then surrendering, finding our child's pose, Balasana. Checking in with the breath. Notice where you're breathing. Are you breathing into your chest or into your belly? Is it hard to breathe in? Or is it easy? Is the breath shallow or deep? Beautiful work, guys. Coming to find our forward fold, finding your own path to get there, and giving yourself a generous bend in the knees. Taking ragdoll arms. And as we roll up through the spine, it's as though you're uncoiling any tension, opening the arms at the top of the stretch. You feel reborn. Let's float those arms down to the side. And then reaching behind your back, clasping the hands to open that heart chakra. As you dive forward, crown of the head to earth. Taking the stretch a little deeper. Roll up through the spine, keeping those hands clasped. And taking a baby back bend here before diving it back down. Head is super heavy as you roll up through the spine. Hands drawing to the earth, which helps you find that baby back bend. And then exhale, releasing the forehead down. Releasing the hands down to the earth. Resetting. Maybe giving the backs of your legs a little rub here. Just paying attention to what your body is telling you. You're going to come to hands and knees and then gently lower yourself onto the mat, lying on your belly. Waving up through the spine, finding our baby cobra. And then releasing the forehead back down. Inhale as you lift, and exhale as you lower. Moving that energy up and out of the spine. Reaching behind your low back, clasping the hands again. You're going to take your Superman pose. So lifting the upper body and the legs off of the mat here. Doing your best to keep the breaths steady and calm. On your next exhale, release everything back down to the ground. Pressing yourself up to hands and knees, we're going to come to lie flat on our backs. So just rolling down through the spine, getting yourself set up so that you're comfortable. We're going to reach the heels up to the sky, straightening the legs for reclined staff pose. Bringing the blood back to the center of the body. You can kind of shake your feet out, point and flex the toes. We just want to get any inflammation down and out of the legs. If you're on your feet all day, this should feel super amazing. It's a great one for just everyday self-care. Finding our reclined pigeon pose, or sometimes it's called a figure 4. So taking one ankle over the opposite knee. The bottom leg is at a 90-degree angle. Doing your best for the top half of your body to stay relaxed. It's easy for tension to sneak into the collarbone area. You can add a gentle rock from side to side if that feels nice. And when you're satisfied, we'll release that foot, straighten the legs up to the sky, and then hug the knees into the chest before taking the other ankle on top of the opposite knee. So just switching sides here. Letting your body be heavy into the mat. It's there to support you. Keeping your eyes closed and attention within. Can add a bit of extra pressure by pressing that knee open and away with the hand. And of course, adding that gentle rock from side to side is always a wonderful option. Good job, everyone. Taking the soles of the feet to the mat. Take the feet as wide as the mat and then allow the knees to fall in towards each other. This is called constructive rest pose. So not quite our final resting position, Shavasana. But we're almost there. Beautiful. Go ahead and take the legs out long, coming to our Shavasana. Allowing your practice to settle into your body. Silently thanking yourself for the wonderful work you put in today. Let's inhale, take a big stretch overhead. And exhale, let's rock ourselves up, coming to seated position. Let's take one closing breath together. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, pull all that positive energy down to heart center. Thank you so much for being here with me today, guys. I hope you feel more joyous and free to love. I'll see you next time. Take care.